Today is the 9th of June 2023, and I want to introduce you to the topic of factors and multiples. Here we consider whole numbers. Example 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. We do not consider fractions. An example of a fraction is 7/8, half, 4/5, and we do not consider decimals like 1.5, 2.1, 3.6. All these decimals are to one decimal places, so you can have them to one decimal places, two decimal place, 3 decimal place. So 2 decimal places like 1.55, 3 decimal places like 2.156, 3 decimal places is like 3.678. Okay, so under factors and multiples, we are not looking at fractions and we are not looking at decimals. We are only looking at whole numbers. Okay, so if you get a fraction or a decimal after multiplying or dividing, that cannot fall under the topic of factors and multiples. So that is one of the things you should have at the back of your mind. So if they say find the factors of or write the multiples of a number, your answer should be whole numbers. So if you are putting down fractions and decimal, it should be a clue to you that you might be wrong. But as I said, as you do these questions over and over again, in secondary school, you realize that it become a second nature. So you just know. It's like it's a nature for you to brush your teeth in the morning, otherwise you'd feel odd. So if they say find the multiples of, and then you write 1.8, something should click in your head and say, I think I should be getting whole numbers. Okay, let's go on. So for example, what are the factors of 2? You can see that factors of 2 will be whole numbers, as I just explained. But if you look at 2, 2 can go into 6 and you get a 3. So without any remainder, so you get a 3 without any remainders. So you realize that 5 is not a factor of 8. Why? Because if you divide 5 by 8, you are going to get 5 and a remainder of 3. Okay, so 5 can never be a multiple of 8, but 5 can be a multiple of 10, because if you divide 10 by 5, you are going to get a whole number of 2. Let's look at this example. Find the factors of 15. So I can have 1 times 15. I can have 3 times 5 is 15. I can also have 5 times 3 is 15. So the factors of 15 is 1, because if you divide 15 by 1, you get the whole number 15. The next will be 3, because if you divide 15 by 3, you get a whole number of 5. The next is 5, because if I divide 15 by 5, I get a whole number of 3. The next will be 15 by 15. So if I divide 15 by 15, I get a whole number of 15. So the factors of 15 will be 1, 3, 5, 15. The question may be, list all the factors of 15. Then you can write all the 4. Assuming they told you, list all the factors of 15 that are less than 10. So if you add 15, then you have got the answer wrong, because 15 here is greater than 10, not less than 10. So even though these are the basics, if they won't throw this at you at GCSC, they will give you things for you to think about. So they can say list the factors of 15 up to 5. So you have to just list 1, 3, and 5 and ignore 15. But if they say list all the word here is all. If they say list all the factors of 15, then you have to list all. Okay, I hope we are clear on that. Another example we want to have a look at is find the factors of 24. So 1 times 24 is 24. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 6 is 24. 6 times 4 is 24. 8 times 3 is 24. 12 times 12 is 24. And 24 times 1 is 24. So the factors, all the factors, the question here also says all. That is the emphasis. All the factors of 24 here now will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. Assuming they didn't say all, and they said list all the factors of 24 less than 20, then you are going to leave this 24 out, because 24 is greater than 20. Assuming they said list all the factors of 24. That lies between 4 and 24. Then you are going to list 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. So that is why we learned about symbols earlier. So they can say greater or equal to, less or equal to, or equivalent. So this is where you have to start thinking about your math symbols. But the question will give you a clue. So here it says find all the factors. The emphasis is on all. So you have to list all of them. I hope I have explained myself. Okay, when we start solving GCSC questions, you will have to apply some of this, and I would highlight it when I'm solving it with you for you to understand when you have to. But all this I'm teaching you are foundation stuff that you should know to get a minimum of a C grade or a 4, 5, 6 grade. Okay, and I hope these videos help you so that you can go on into higher levels and do whatever you want to do. All right, I would like to quickly talk about multiples. Okay, I mentioned earlier about times table. Multiples here of a number are the timetable of the number. So if they say, for example, multiples of 2, list the multiples of 2. It is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Here also I put the dot because it continues on and on and on. But assuming they gave you list the multiples of 2 less than 10, then your answer will be 2, 4, 6, and 8. Because 2, 4, 6, 8 are less than 10. Assuming they said list the multiples of 2 less or equal to 10. So because of the equal to sign, you are going to write 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay? We learned that symbol in an earlier video. Have a look at it. Multiples of 3, as I said, they are just the timetable value. So if they said list the multiples of 3, it's going to give you 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. 1 is not a multiple, because if you put 1 there, it becomes a fraction. So that will be a half for 2. That will be 1/3 for 3. So we just want the multiples. So 3 times 1 is 3. 6, 9, 12, 15. So assuming they said list the multiple of 3 greater than 12, then you are going to start from 15. But assuming they said list the multiples of 3 greater or equal to 12, Then you are going to start from 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and then it continues. But assuming they say greater or equal to 12 up to 24, then you stop here. Multiples of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and so on. Multiples of 7, 7, 14, 21, 28, 25, 42, 45, and so on. So the clue here is, what is the question asking you to do? Is it all? Have they given you a limit? Less than or equal to, or greater than, or between one number to another number? So you need to read the question properly before you start answering. Okay. So today we've spoken about factors and we've looked at multiples. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.